yeah, streaming time. Let's see. God, that wasn't awkward at all. That wasn't awkward at all. Oh. That wasn't awkward at all. Oh. Wait. Are we plugged in? Are we plugged in? Wait. Are we plugged in? Hello? Are we plugged in? Wait. Are we plugged in? Hello? Wait a second. That's not. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Sorry that took some time, everyone. Let's get to it now. I don't know what happened. But you're not here for all of that. You're here for a Muse reaction. What can be said about this album? God, it's so goddamn good. It's unquestionably one of their finest works. I think it's really when they started getting big. Yes, Absolution did some for them, but like this album is huge, or at least some of the songs on it are. Yeah, one of their best albums for sure. Might be my favorite of their entire discography. I'm yet to have a different opinion on their work. God, it's so good. Yeah, no, I heard that was gonna sound different, but then they decided to re-record the material on it. Like it was gonna sound more experimental-ish, but they decided that they wanted to make a rock album. I don't know. I heard something about it being more jazzy, perhaps, but I love what we got. All right, first song, Take a Bow. God, oh man, the intro. Corrupt, bring corruption to all that you touch. Is this a conceptual album? And behold it for all that you've done. And spell, cast a spell. Actually, thinking about it now, this does remind me of Be With You a little bit. Wonder if that's on purpose at all. Because both have a very electronic first few minutes and then transition to a more traditional rock structure by the third act of the song. So maybe it was intentional. You will risk all the lives and their souls. god. Oh man, okay. Here we go, here we go. "20 years of this album this year." Oh man, so menacing. And the harmonization something up here. Oh my god. Here we go, here we go. Oh. And destruction to all that you touch. And you will beg. And then the harmonization coming up here. Oh man, I love Matt's voice so much. We'll talk about it in a second. Hold on. So that was the first track, "Take a Bow." God, oh man, it's so good. It's so good. It's, oh man, like, that's perfect way to introduce the album in the world we're getting into. Hold on, I need to look up if this is like a conceptual album, because I don't actually know. Oh, okay, so "Take a Bow" is an attack on all but unnamed political leader, incorporating lyrics such as "corrupt, you corrupt, and bring corruption to all that you touch." These themes are carried in the tracks "Exo-Politics" and "Assassin." Bellamy said Exo-Politics describes an orchestrated alien invasion for the purpose of increasing military budgets and building space weapons, while "Soldier's Poem," a track coming up, is sung from the perspective of someone realizing they are being used. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so "Black Holes and Revelations" is the fourth studio album by the English rock band Muse. It was recorded on July 3rd, 2006 through Warner Bros. Records and Helium 3. It's produced by Rich Cossey over 4 months in New York City. Only 4 months? Well, yeah. I mean, I think it should take about that long to record an album sometimes. It took me 9 months to record my last one, 2 years if you're not counting time in between. That's a long time for an album. But yeah. It was produced by Rich Cossey over 4 months in New York City, London, Milan, and southern France. The album saw a change in style from Muse with influences including Depeche Mode, Millionaire, Lightning Bolt, Sly, and The Family Stone. Oh man, I don't know any of those besides Depeche Mode. Really, Depeche Mode? I mean, I guess I could kind of hear it in the beginning of this song. Like their previous albums, it features political and dystopian themes with lyrics covering topics such as political corruption and alien invasion, revolution and New World Order conspiracies, as well as more conventional love songs. This album did really well. But yeah, hell of an intro to the album. 11 out of 10. Next track is called Starlight. Love this one. This one sounds a lot like you too. Those piano keys right there, that's you too. 100%. They're a goddamn unit. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. Oh man, beautiful. You in my arms. And then the layering with his guitar here. Guys hear those swirling synths over the instrumental. Like, I just love their ability to layer all this kind of stuff. And people worried when they started getting more experimental, but I don't know. There's something about simulations theory that I absolutely love. Build up right here, man. God, you really can hear everything here. Like, you can hear just every little bit of instrumentation, all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, so and I love that. I feel like there's not enough records that just have fantastic production where you can hear every subtlety in them. Especially this track right here. I will say this. I did hear a couple tracks on the Origin of Symmetry remaster, and some songs they did well. Like, I think that they definitely made the drums stand out more in Newborn, but like that was really one of the only differences I picked up on. But I don't know. I think it sounded fine as it was before, but I don't know. God, my nipples are kind of hurting a little bit. Anyways. It's literally Bono. I don't know what else to say. tasty guitar lick right there. In my arms, I just wanted to hold you. I just wanted to hold. God, that's probably one of their most well-written songs. I love that they keep playing it at shows. I love that. And I think they should do it forever. Fans love it. Fans always love it. Don't go to a Muse show and then say you didn't like hearing them play Starlight. I don't know. Come on, it's a staple for a reason. Okay? It's really good. It's one of the most well-written songs, as I said. Fine track. First, like no debate here. Like it's a fine track. I don't care. I'll glaze it. I'll glaze the hell out of it. It's just so well written. I think it like just invokes this inspiring feeling when I hear it, and it's just glorious. Simply put. 11 out of 10 track. Next track is Supermassive Black Hole, which I think Matt Bellamy said was influenced by Prince. Ba-bum. Was this recorded on an electronic drum set? Like, because Dom's drums just sound different here. Let me just like listen to the live version really quick. Because okay, yeah, those are definitely live drums. Okay. And then yeah, sorry I just like interrupted everything. And then okay, are those electronic drums or is that an acoustic set with a clap sound effect over the snare? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up now. I'm gonna look this up. Okay, Yeah, it does use electronic drums. Cool. I think it's likely Dom playing an electronic set. Okay, cool. I can't believe I just learned that. Oh, it's been 5 years since I first discovered Muse. Oh, man. And within the same month, I heard of Drones and Black Holes and Revelations. And then I kind of documented my reactions to all of their albums at the time, except for these ones. So maybe... Hey, how's it going? So maybe, waiting until now to actually review these on the channel was the right move. Okay. Hey, don't you know? It's kind of unfortunate that the song was featured in Twilight, since Twilight is a train wreck. Let's not pretend it's not a. Let's not pretend it isn't. Okay. Oh man, my ex made me watch the Twilight movies, and then I kind of refused by the time we got to the third or fourth one to continue. Cause like no, it just gets worse and worse. I was 19 at the time. Maybe now I could watch them with a friend. With a friend, I'm not going through that by myself and have a good laugh. I can't believe that their 10th album is coming out in a month. These guys have been together for 32 years and never had any lineup changes. I think that Dan Lancaster is kind of their unofficial fourth member now. God, it's falsetto. Yeah, I think this might be MJ and Prince influenced. I think Muse is influenced by Prince. Yeah, they're definitely influenced by Prince. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that. Probably Michael too. Yeah, okay. I need to get some water. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna make you guys suffer while I leave. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, you guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. You guys are gonna hate this so goddamn much. You guys are gonna hate this so much. I'm back. I'm back, by the way. It's good to see you guys again. Oh my god, that sounded awful. What? Who did that? Who could have possibly done something like that, and why would they do that? Who did this? I know. I'll give them a spanking. All right. Raise your hand if you think you should give them a spanking. Oh yeah, wait. Dude, there's no raising a hand emoji. This is like the closest thing that there is. Or there's also this one too. I mean, this is kind of, you could interpret this as slapping someone's ass. Who thinks so? Should we give them a spanking, guys? I mean, I need to know. I need to know this right now before we continue. I need to make sure this is taken care of. Is that a yes? I need a yes or a no. I mean, I'm not making any fucking money off this video at all. Probably, especially because I just alluded to ass slapping. Oh man, you guys don't want to see me spank myself on stream. Yeah, yo, we were supposed to be listening to Muse. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Ah shit. No one's gonna watch the stream now. When no one's gonna watch the VOD when it's uploaded now. Fuck. I'm not redoing this. I'm not gonna. It's been already been a half hour and we haven't even gotten through 3 tracks. Okay. We haven't even gotten to the first chorus yet. You set my soul alight. You set my soul alight. Oh man. Okay, so I think that's Matt. I think that's Matt's voice just modulated. It sounds like his accents. You can hear his inflections in there. I'm pretty sure that's him. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Matt's voice. God, we've reached a half hour now. I wasted so much time with that bit. Ooh, baby, fool for you. You're the queen of superstition. How long before you tell the truth? Set my soul high. Hello, 4 people watching. You set my soul alight. Supermassive black hole. Supermassive black hole. Supermassive black hole. Okay, you know what? I like the solo here, but because I kind of feel like, oh, you wouldn't expect a Muse solo to sound like this. Like, I don't know. I feel like, am I wrong in thinking you wouldn't expect the song to have that kind of solo? Does that make sense? Yeah, Matt Bellamy is a great vocalist. He's gotten real crazy with it over the years as well. He's like always kind of changing it up when they do live shows. The solo has evolved a lot. He's got this thing on at least one of his guitars. It's called a Chaos Pad. It uses like synth technology. It's like a touchpad, and he makes like crazy sounds on it and stuff like that. Like you touch wherever and it plays a note. It's really awesome. And he's released his own line of guitars called Manson Guitars and different models with the Chaos or the XY pad, whatever it's called. And I really want one day. It'd be like an awesome guitar to have. It's built in too. You set my soul alight. All right. So that was Supermassive Black Hole. Great song. And great 3-track run, by the way. That's yes. Like those are some of the like I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I'm gonna say. You know what? Great song. 11 out of 10. Next track is Map of the Problematic or Problematique. I think this is where they start letting their musicianship shine more on this album. Oh man, nation and despair. Can't get it right. Hold on a second. Hey, so I saw this band called Health last month. It's been a month, and I really hurt my leg when I was in the mosh pit. Like I fell, or I was like knocked down, and I really I hurt my leg, and it still kind of hurts a month later. I thought I hadn't broke anything, and I've been walking fine, but it just still hurts a little bit, and I don't know if that's normal or um like it just like kind of hurts a little bit for some reason. But the other one is like the other one's fine. I don't know. It just it hurts mildly, but I don't know what's going on. And it's just like it hurts in the place where I landed on it too, specifically. Like no, there's nothing visible anymore. But I don't know. Okay. So okay, what are you saying? Okay. Yeah, but I thought I had okay, whatever. Never mind. It's cool. It's cool. Thank you. Okay. Loneliness be over. When will this loneliness be over? Oh man. Life will flash before my eyes. Why can't we see that when we bleed the same? Okay, yeah, there's definitely some U2 influences in their writing, especially with lines like, why can't we see that when we bleed the same? And I can't. Is that commentary on racism? I think. Hold on, is that ignorant? I don't think it's supposed to be. So this line means no one wants to take responsibility for what has happened, even though it affects them all equally. Everyone simply as human beings are equal. Sort of like saying that all graves are the same size. Well, this may not literally be true. Eventually, we all die, and all our hardships, while different, do not vary too much since they are all hardships and we are all equals. Instead of making each other bleed the same blood, we must drain the blood of the corrupt and wrong, or at least punish or incriminate them. The concept might also take inspiration from Shylock's monologue in William Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice, where the Jewish moneylender asks himself, "If you prick us, do we not bleed?" In reference to bleeding the same blood that Christians do. Okay, right. Okay, okay, why do I have a problem with that line? Is it because Muse are a white band? Map of the Problematic. It's oh, you can't see. Problematic spelled. Hold on. Should I have a problem with what they're saying? Like, I know it's preaching like unity and stuff like that. I don't know. God. Fuh. Oh, you're still. I didn't know you're still here. I thought you kind of just left at some point. Fuh. No, no, this is a good commentary. I think. I think this is a good commentary. Since I met you. Loneliness be over. When will this loneliness be over? Loneliness be over. You can definitely tell they do actually recorded their drum tracks on a actual kit and everything. God, that's one hell of a track. Hold on, I need to take care of something. Oh man, that's God, it's 45 minutes in, and I've only talked about 4 tracks. Chat, are we cooked? 46 fucking minutes in, okay. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You guys liking this shit? Oh no. I have an Instagram voice message. No. Oh no.
We are Charlie Cook, we carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel, we'll honor his name.
Dog. No. What? I don't understand. It says my friend who sent that voice message said they joined the stream, but they can't comment for some reason. It's weird. It's gonna be crazy if the stream goes until 2 hours. Quick, start jerking it. Well, I'm gonna continue. Anyways, Map of the Problematic. One hell of a song. Like, I just love everything about it. It just feels powerful. His voice is fucking powerful. Or something. Like, again, I feel like this is kind of where they started showing their musicianship as a rock band here. Like this is like kind of the start of it after the singles. Although Take a Bow, extremely creative track. 10 out of 10 track. Next song is Soldier's Poem, which is the shortest track. It's gonna it kind of takes a turn after the 4 tracks of rockness. I don't know. You get it. Yeah, completely different vibe. Oh shit. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have time to take a picture and do a thumbnail like I usually do for the stream. I don't know. I only started like setting up for the stream like 15 minutes in advance, so I pushed it from 9:30 to 9:45. I didn't feel like taking a thumbnail, like putting my face on like the album art or something, and then writing the stream, the episode name and everything. I didn't feel like doing that. I don't know. So I think this is about the consequences of war. And also, oh yeah, in the previous track, hold on. Hold on. I think he said something about God, he said no one in Map of the Problematic, he says, and no one thinks they are to blame. And in this track, now he's saying there's no one to blame, they're all dying. I like that contrast right there. God, I love when tracks directly follow up to one another. Yeah, Soldier's poem makes you feel like this is a soldier in war realizing that they're being used for the government's purposes.
Think you deserve your freedom? Could you send a soul far away from home when you know damn well that this is all? I will still lay down my life for you, and you think you deserve your freedom. No, I don't think
There's no justice in the world. There's no justice in the world. There never was. There's no justice in the world, and there never was. Okay. Yeah, kind of. In this world, maybe so. Like, maybe. Wait, no. This is just representation of the real world, isn't it? Okay. All right. That's fine, I guess. Yeah. What? The fuck?
The government just literally stated.
What the fuck? Just like give me like 1 second. My friend just sent a very distressing video. I don't really want to talk about it and alarm anyone. Hold on.
The government just literally stated that they will start killing us. Say, if you don't, you literally hate trans people. I don't give a fuck anymore. Stay to the fucking end. In addition,
Jesus Christ. fuck, dude. Okay. Oh my. Oh my god. No, it's fine. It's not fine, but I dude, what? Um Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna I'll be right back. Why the fuck does it? The government wants trans people dead. I don't know why. Bastards. Soldier's poem. Yeah. Oh god, this music is so good, but like, I hate that political albums are relevant no matter what era they're from. It's terrifying. Like all the time, it's terrifying. Uh, that's I don't know why these people want to kill us so badly. God, oh man. The current regime is an incompetent, weak regime. Strong regimes in the past have tried and failed to do what this regime is trying to do. We will survive as we have in the past, together. Okay. Soldier's poem, 10 out of 10. Next track is Invincible. Wait, I'm sorry. What was that? Hold on. What was that? I'm sorry, hold on. What track? What did I say? Wait, shit, the volume was down. No, wait. Oh no, I just thought of how I could do the bit. Track number 5. Was it too late? Was it too late to do that? Okay. Is that a fucking organ? No. What bothers me is that transphobes do not do not I forgot. No one like you in the universe. wait, hold on. Wait, shit, hold on. Okay, it's gonna get old if I keep doing it. In the struggle, they will pull us down. But it picked up a little bit here. To believe so unbreakable. Oh man. This fucking breakdown. Fuck yeah. That was Invincible. I kind of needed that, honestly, after, yeah. Um, 10 out of 10 track. Next track is Assassin. I love this track so much. Probably the heaviest track on the album. The live version is incredible. Oh god. Dom is so goddamn technical on here. Oh my god. Oh god. I don't know how to explain drums to you, by the way. You guys don't know or you guys don't know what that means? What do you mean it's gibberish? Look at these chuds over here. Is underground. Lose control. Increasing pace. Wantonly waste. Tension erase. Whatever they say. These people are torn. Warped and bereft, assassin is born. Okay. The whole chorus explains the way the assassin is born. He loses control in order to increase pace, which in the album perspective is a false ideal, as in peace is used as a fake argument for the individual to lose control and become an assassin, and lose his own personality. He can't think for himself anymore, as proved by the verse, these people are torn. Whatever people say in order to convince him to say the way he is, he must consider it false. These people are torn may have another meaning, as the word torn means separated. The purpose of the newborn assassin is to bring peace and union to the world. It could also refer to how people are torn between what they should be doing. Should they stick on the government side, or should they rebel? The assassin is there to help them to decide to rebel. Yep. Moreover, in the first verse, the assassin is called to shoot his leaders down. So the losing control and the reaching of peace can be used as a valid argument rather than a dull, tricky, fake one. As in, the leaders are actually bad. The assassin is really savior and not just another soldier. Okay. Yeah. Oh, apparently there's lyrics saying, in parentheses, aim, shoot, kill your leaders, aim, kill them all, and you have to listen really closely to the background to hear this, but it's worth it. The entire idea of assassinating leaders turns the song from a simple punk critique into a very real rage-fueled anthem, field jam. Dude, I don't disagree at all. I don't care if my channel gets taken down. I mean, I'm ending my channel at the end of the year anyway, so it's not like, I don't know. And disagree. Demonocracy. Okay, I love that verse right there. Oppose and disagree, destroy demonocracy. Oppose and disagree. This is self-explanatory in RATM. One of Muse's influences, like the machine. One of Muse's influences. And if you didn't get a system, here it is. Fuck the system. Message: destroy demonocracy. A play on the word democracy, which is the model of government most Western nations use today. While good in principle, it allows people to be victims of propaganda, yes, 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 and to be conditioned by ruthless leaders looking only for power. This is how they are elected, and once they're here, it's hard to remove them from power. Those are the kind of people Matt considers the demons who are in charge of democracy. The democracy, aka the demonocracy. Because of this, the main character in the song believes that the time has come to abandon democracy in favor of a different system. Yes. See, this is fuck democracy. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. That's explained very well. I don't need to say anything there. That's, yes, fuck democracy, 100%. Democracy is bad. Yes, it is. That says executed, by the way. The Islamic Republic executed Irfan Shakorzadeh this morning, a brilliant 29-year-old master's student in aerospace engineering, one of the brightest minds of Iran's young generation. They did not just execute a student, they killed another part of Iran's future. A young man who should have been helping shape the future was instead murdered by a regime that fears knowledge, talent, and free minds. The Islamic Republic continues to destroy Iran's best and brightest, while the world watches in silence. Yeah. The fuck? Okay. Yo. All right. Okay. Okay. That's. I kind of need to see that today. All right. Yeah. Fuck democracy. Lose control. I'm gonna play the other version after this. These people, they say, these people are torn, warped and bewitched. God, Assassin is, oh man, powerful fucking song, obviously. I kind of said all I needed to say as I was discussing it. 12 out of 10 track, one of the best on the album, and I'm going to play the edited version after this. It's extended, and I think this should have been the album version, honestly. But both versions are great. This is the Grand Omega Bosses edit, whatever that means. Oh, God. I wish I could do that. Fuck ICE. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Israel. Fuck Russia. Fuck Fuck Kim Jong Un. Fuck the U.S. And fuck Great Britain. This part right here, oh my god. Oh my god. If I'm not doing a stream next week, you know what happened, okay? If I'm not back here next Monday, you know what happened, okay? I am not suicidal. Well, sometimes, but generally, no. I am not suicidal, okay? Remember that. I am not suicidal. God. They'll try to steal your life. So watch your back. But you're not alone. The first Okay, so that part. They'll try to steal your life, so watch your back. You're not alone, but you must actualize the first attack. Another major addition to the song provided by the edit is this stanza of lyrics that expands on the themes of the original song. These lyrics change the meaning of the original song somewhat in that they emphasize the importance of not only resisting alongside others, but also the importance of taking action before the isolation of resistance can be overcome. And I guess we should talk about the this instrumental break that was just before those lyrics. One of the major additions in the Grand Omega Boss's edit is this extended instrumental section that goes at a slower pace than the rest of the song. Yep. It resembles their version of Prelude in G minor by Sergei Rachmaninoff. How I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm just gonna. By this guy. That was commonly played as a jam in live performances in 2001. It contains a drum beat that would eventually be reused in Survival from 2012's The Second Law. Great album. Okay. Yeah, it's really only those two things. Also, you can hear a crazier guitar intro in the beginning. Yeah. I fucking love this version, probably more than the original. Oh yeah, this part's different too. Bang! Oppose and destroy. Destroy democracy. What? Hold on a second. DMC? God. Oh man, yes. I fucking love Muse so much. One of the greatest bands ever. Probably the greatest rock band. The greatest modern rock band around. God. They've still got it. They've still got it. What the fuck is this? My friend just came out as gay, but I can't tell if they're joking. Oh shit. Destroy demonocracy, though, okay? Fuck democracy. Like, oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Right. The whole Stranger Thing. Yes, the whole Stranger Things scene with Lil coming out as gay. I did not actually watch season 5, and I'm not sure if I will. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna watch Stranger Things season 5. It's been months. I didn't have my smart TV in my new place for 4 months since like when it was coming out, and I don't know if I'm gonna watch Stranger Things season 5 at this point. I don't know. Anyways, Grand Omega Boss is Ed of Assassin. 12 out of 10, 12.5 out of 10. Just a little better than the original, but I think they're both pretty equal. Oh, Exo-Politics. God, I love this one. This one dives into like alien conspiracies and stuff like that. Eating pain. Oh man. I'll wait for a sign. Good night. I'm shut. Free your mind or stay here. So, when the Zetas fill us the skies, will our leaders tell us why? The term Zetas refers to gray aliens, from the supposed scientific name Zeta Reticulans. The term originates from the conspiracy theories surrounding the Zeta Reticuli binary system. The origin of the idea that alien life is present in the Zeta system are, if you'll pardon the pun, somewhat gray. The most prevalent cause seems to stem from the fact that the twin stars are similar to our own sun and could therefore theoretically support life. From our Mog planet, what are the prospects for life in this star system? Both stars are similar to the sun, and if they have suitable planets, it is not impossible that life has arisen there. Older sources claim these stars to be relatively old. 6 to 8 billion years old is often quoted, but more recent evidence acquired by analyzing the star's light with spectroscopes suggesting these are young stars, possibly only 2 billion years old compared to our own sun's 4.5 billion year age. Their youth may count against the possibility of higher forms of life having evolved on Zeta Reticulan worlds. Also presented as evidence is the star map, supposedly seen by an alien abductee. Okay. For further reading, consider Bibliote Pleiades. They'll be warned, the layout of the site makes about as much sense as the information presented on it. Okay. The second line is referencing Project Bluebeam, which I don't know if this is the type of posits that the government is presents that the government is building a hologram, suggests that the government is building a hologram system that can be projected onto the sky to make it appear as though aliens have come to Earth. Will the government tell us why they did that? Will it be to form a new world order, a one world government that enslaves us all? And fully loaded satellites will conquer nothing but our minds. Matt Bellamy denounces the progress of technology and rages against the machine, or so to speak. They warn of how technology has inhibited our abilities to truly communicate with each other, sacrificing sincerity and understanding, art, convenience, and pretense. The leaders of the extraterrestrial aliens will use these satellites to conquer or control the minds of the humans. Our thoughts will no longer belong to ourselves and will be programmed to the aliens' agenda. The leaders The leaders second as extraterrestrial beings, metaphorically as well, as these political leaders are foreign and alien, and they fail to understand the people's will. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's not as insane as it sounds, honestly, because I could believe it. I could believe the government are disguised as aliens nowadays, or aliens in disguise. That's not that crazy to me in 2026, okay? Okay. And I'm waiting patiently. I'll wait for a sign. As the song is intended to be about a trade agreement between a world power government and extraterrestrials, waiting patiently for the sign would mean that the speaker is waiting for the people to realize what's going on, that their thoughts are being controlled by cold, foreign beings. You know what? I feel like this song could double as the government controlling through our minds through media propaganda, social media, because like to hate each other, basically. That's I think it could be, while it's literally a conspiracy as he wrote it, I think it also works as somewhat to be a metaphor for media manipulation. Like, yeah. On the other hand, the government is the speaker is waiting for the government to release something about the aliens. Is waiting for the government to release something about the aliens planning to invade Earth so they can defend and educate themselves immediately. A second interpretation would be that the speaker is waiting for a higher power to descend upon them, for God to awaken the people to the reality they're blind to. Patiently, however, implies that they've waited and waited in the existence of a God. If God existed, why hasn't he come to save them yet? They can wait forever and no God, no higher power, no miracle, no force of luck would ever come. And here we have a solo. Secrets locked up. Okay. Okay. He changes the line in the chorus to "It's just our leaders in disguise." Okay, never mind. It's. I think I covered that when I was talking about it before. And I'll wait for a sign. Yeah. Exo-Politics, fantastic song. Oh, God, just everything about it. Yes. 11 out of 10. Next track is City of Delusion. Touch of the divine as we fall in line.
Can I believe when I don't trust?
All your theory turn to dust.
I choose to hide from
God, oh man, I love that part so much. Oh man. City of Delusion. I love how much goes into this song with like so many orchestral elements. Like, yeah, I don't think I really heard much of that in the previous tracks, really up until now. Oh my god, the trumpet solo. God, City of Delusion. I guess I want to talk about the line specifically and justify my reasons with your blood. When you believe in something and someone tells you or proves to you that it's wrong, but you are blinded by your shields, but the fortress previously evoked, then you take out the knife to put to silence those who don't believe like you. Indeed, when you kill your detractors, there's no one left to say you're wrong, so you're right. The blood is his mean to make him right. Right, yeah. Like, in the name of God, whatever. Next, second to last, the penultimate track is Hoodoo. Oh, 10 out of 10. I love the intro so much here. Spaghetti Western type shit. Kind of a precursor to Knights of Cydonia.
Come into my life, burst into a dream. You hide another picture of a life you could have had for your instinct and choose the other
God. This part. Oh, God. The piano matching the guitar notes. God, Matt Bellamy is a true visionary. One of the best songwriters on the entire planet. God. This track is an extremely underrated track, too. Did something happen? Did the stream glitch? Okay. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh my God, it's just string instruments and drums here. Oh man. That's genius. I'll take the blow for you. Nice. Whoa.
to be a better man.
Wow. That was Hoodoo. I want to talk about this section here. And I've had recurring nightmares that I was left for who I am and missed the opportunity to be a better man. Oh, okay. I didn't read the entire thing. This directly connects to the dream mentioned in the first verse. Below are numeral interpretations in light of those discussed in stanza 1. Despite the utilization of escape mechanisms instigated by a burdensome existence, the persona could not escape the overwhelming pain. Instead, it has returned him in his new life, effectively making it a nightmare. This leaves the persona wondering if it was all worth it and whether he missed an opportunity to truly live after a life wasted in hiding. The persona's ambitions in a lifetime dedicated to pursuing dreams was unfruitful. He finds that success, his promises of solace, were unrealized. Instead, he is left to confront all life's compromised glories, sacrificed in order to reach his goals, e.g., relationships. I was left for who I am, and I missed the opportunity to be a better man. Perhaps the relationship failed. After the dream period, he finds himself in a nightmare situation. He remembers being loved for who he was and ultimately missing the opportunity to save the relationship via bettering himself. Finally, in light of Freud's childhood regression, perhaps he recognizes his mind as his worst enemy. In his view of the desire to assume a childlike state, it is simultaneously a dream and nightmare, a duality that causes great suffering. And this is a hoodoo. Apparently, I don't really know what it means. Fuck, I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. And it says destruction of a hoodoo over time, Bryce Canyon National Park. Oh, someone commented on this. I'm using Genius for this, by the way. They replied, he is saying his loved ones not demanding he hold himself accountable leads him to not having those critical moments of reflection where he can improve his thought process and be a better person. I love education. Wow, we've been at it for almost 2 hours. Awesome. Anyways, 10 out of 10 track, and now we're on to the final track of the album, Knights of Cydonia. One of their greatest songs. They always end with this one. Oh man, the lasers. So Muse has kind of summarized the song as 50 years of rock history in 6 minutes. And I think it really lives up to that. You're gonna love his vocals here, by the way. Oh man. This song also takes from the melody of Doctor Who, by the way. Like, it kind of tries to parody it a little. Bum bum bum. Yeah, and it like kind of tries to recreate it a little bit in the song or interpolate it, how whatever you want to say. And I think it's a very genius way of going about it. So like the instrumental intro with vocalizations. Aside from the song, the official studio release, they also play another intro in live performances with Chris, their bassist, playing Morricone's Man with Harmonica. Left trumpet there, oh my god. Hell of an intro. Come ride with me. That was 2 minutes. When fools can be kings, don't waste your time, or time will waste. Okay, we're gonna talk about the verse. Come ride with me through the veins of history. I'll show you a God who falls asleep on the job. Matt has often criticized the concept of organized religion, both in his music and private life. In this line, he invites the listener to look back on the summation of human history, see all the tragedies and carnage that we have inflicted upon one another, think about the fact that if a god or gods really do exist, then it is, or slash, they're doing a really lousy job of looking out for people as prayers go unanswered and uncared for. Oh, someone replied with an annotation, of course. Maybe, but also this as stated in the Genius song bio. This song, like much of Black Holes and Revelations, is inspired by corrupt political leaders. Matt said it's not about any specific leader or about all leaders. Evidence of this is shown in the lyrics such as I'll show you a God who falls asleep on the job, referring to leaders who treat themselves like God because they have power. I wonder what leaders could be applied to right now. I can't think of any specific leader that this could be referring to right now, even though it was written in 2006. But yeah. And how can we win when fools can be kings? God. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, this person's annotation was written in 2020. How can humanity ever hope to truly succeed as a group? It's hard enough succeeding on an individual basis when we often seem to elect, appoint, or end up with idiots in positions of power. From the time of writing beginning in a tour bus through Texas and Arizona, to the song's recording in New York in 2005, to note Matt's political views were tied against the U.S. President of the United States, George W. Bush, and the UK's Prime Minister, Tony Blair, would be a huge understatement. Sees the album's opening track, Take a Bow. Humanity's past, present, and future tendencies toward manipulative forces in power via manipulation or in line with the Lord Acton maxim that absolute power corrupts absolutely is exasperating, becomes a moral imperative for the strength of the human spirit to object, oppose, resist, extricate oppressive forces and power. High time right now. Matt views the song as an optimistic call to arms, avoiding cliche given the scope of its landscape expressed musically and views visually in a retrofuturistic pre- and or apocalyptic interplanetary Earth to Mars sci-fi spaghetti western drama. Watch the music video and its beyond cinematic scope of histrionic down-to-earth space-time dimensions. 16 years later, as 2020 or 2022. 2022. That would be 16 years later. This theme resonates as more prescient during COVID-19, the ravages of climate change, and the post-Trump era. God. How can we win? And the key is not via the love of power, but the power to love. Ask Matt. Empathy reigns in his world. This is some idiot, by the way. A foolish king. Oh, we got 3 comments. Okay, back to it. I talked quite a bit there. Oh man. Oh man.
No one's gonna take me alive. The time has come to make things right. You and I must fight for our rights. You and I must fight to survive. No one's gonna take me alive. The time has come to make things right. You and I must fight for our rights. You and I must fight to survive.
Oh my god. No one's gonna take me alive.
The time has come to make things right. You and I must fight for our rights. You and I must fight to
I love those synths right there too. Oh my god. Hell, I love the ending of this album so much. Okay. Oh god. Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory what this part means, but I'll explain it anyway. No one's gonna take me alive. Time has come to make things right. You and I must fight for our rights. You and I must fight to survive. While the odds feel stacked against him, Matt intends to fight for his fate and humanity's betterment. In Matt's own words, there's this feeling of waking up and trying to fight back, or it's time to actually try and change yourself and the things you are going on around you. I think to me it's very optimistic, this strength. At the end of Night to Cydonia, when I'm just saying no one's going to take me alive and all that kind of stuff. I think it's the strength of the human spirit fighting against the forces that are manipulating it. The album's final outro choruses repetition resonates strongly with the opening tracks. Plea for malevolent power to take a bow, for which Matt Muse. You can hear the people who are at the bottom of the pyramid who haven't gotten any power, and they have this feeling of powerlessness, a feeling I have quite often about some of these events. This sense of, what can I do about this? It seems like no one is listening. A million people protest and nothing really happens. Both quotes above are derived from the magazine Under the Radar in an interview by Marcus Kegler. During the tour's fourth album and even bigger tours to come, the opening track, Take It Out, and closing track Nights of Cydonia interchangeably would begin or end each show. The themes in Sonic Tapestries extended directly to their next studio album's globally successful single, Uprising, amidst the supermassive U.S. banking crisis, a global incentive in full throttle by winter 2008. The press in Uprising expanded to bankers and global corporations, and by the time of this heavily extended annotation, it's February 2021. That's 5 years ago. Holy shit. As the effects of climate change and COVID-19 yield more profit for the oppressively rich and powerful. Long live the revolution. Oh yeah, in annotation, someone said, there's a weird contrast between you and I must fight to survive and no one's gonna take me alive. If he's taking losing his freedom, he sees fighting for survival as no longer worthwhile. Interesting. I don't think it's saying that, but yeah, that's pretty much the entire song, the meaning of the song. But yeah, God, hell of a way to end the album. Absolute perfection. 12 out of 10 and one of their best songs ever. I think this album is what sent them into the stratosphere. It's amazing. It's experimental enough to be different from other rock albums coming out around the time. No wonder there's such a big band. I fucking love this band to death. Long Live the Revolution, 11 out of 10 album. Think, create, most importantly, stay alive, and we will get through this. I think just keep pedaling on. You know, we've got this. We can survive this. If humanity can survive a full-blown plague thousands of years ago, and if Hitler can fall, so will Donald Trump. Fascism eats itself alive, and that's inevitable. Every single time. Fascism eats itself alive. It's a self-eating philosophy, an ideology. It's impossible for it to be successful, at least for very long. We're going to be okay. All right. Peace out. Love you guys. I'll see you next Monday for sure. Bye-bye.